We have finished up at the barn. We're on our way home. It's a snowy day here in Ontario. You know what? I'll start with Jason's barn because I just jogged Swan's Honey a minute ago. I want to make sure she get jogged. She got here yesterday late in the afternoon, so she didn't go yesterday. I want to make sure she jogged today, Monday, Tuesday. I mean, a lot of people ask me, is she going to race this week? She could. Do I want to? That's the question. Do I want to race that mare this week? Or do we want to maybe school her first and see how she is? I'm probably leaning towards schooling her first. We'll see how the week plays out. So Jason's barn. Duke Dio races tonight at Flamborough Downs. Just want to see this horse race okay for the next few starts. Eventually, somebody is going to buy him from the stable. I think we priced him pretty fair on Gate. I'm a little surprised nobody's jumped up already, but buying aged horses is not like buying 2-year-olds. People hear 2-year-old November, they're thinking he's got to get rested and stop with. This guy just started, so I suspect somebody will jump up and buy him, but for now we're just going to race him. He is racing tonight in race 1? Yeah, race 1 tonight at Flamborough Downs. It doesn't matter. They're seeing this on Monday, so it doesn't really matter. Compass Rose DC raced well on Thursday. Thursday. Finished second on Thursday. She raced really well. Really happy with the way this mare raced. She comes back next week for the second leg of that pop-up series. Globe Trotting is racing tomorrow. Globe Trotting races tomorrow in Ontario. I just want to get a good start on her. I want to get her moving forward again. This filly was on fire there for a while for Ron Burke on the East Coast, New Jersey, Poconos, Yonkers. Just like to get her back on track starting tomorrow, hopefully in Ontario. Granite Hill, again, so this is Jason's barn here in Ohio mixed. Granite Hill jogging back. He's going to start training soon. Looks good. He looks like he's filled out really, really nice. Definitely done a great job getting him into shape. He'll start training this week. High Gear, No Fear. As I said, we would have got to the bottom of what happened. We know what's wrong. His liver count has jumped twice now. Not really sure why, to be honest. Such a finicky thing and subjective thing for each horse without any guarantees. So it's not like you can say, oh, that's the problem, and then you find out and verify that it is. It's not really verifiable because it's already jumped and you don't know what caused it. With this horse, I really don't know, but we've had him on some medication now to drive that down. That number will come down slowly. It is not at 100%, and that is why he's entered at Flamborough this week and not at Mohawk. We still do have to keep him tight, so we'll see how he races Wednesday. Hill of Magic swimming right now. She'll continue to swim for another 6-8 weeks minimum. Aglaire M is turned out in the field. Now, she is going to come back in. We got to keep an eye on that, right on 4 weeks. I don't want her out any longer than 4 weeks. We'll bring her back in and start her back towards the races. Kathy with an Eye, jogging good, starting to train in Ohio. Matt's MVP, starting to train in Ohio. My Jazz is in to go Wednesday. I thought I could go drive her, and then I realized I have Amazon Dragon and High Gear, No Fear here to drive. So we'll see who drives My Jazz. Want a flat line. I just want to see the filly racing well and moving forward, heading into the rest of 2021 into 2022. Northern Blizzard was a winner last week. He's on Gate. There's actually somebody who's committed to come look at him tomorrow, potentially buying him, but I have a sneaky suspicion they're going to try and lowball us, and I'm not giving away Northern Blizzard. I just think, one, we could sell him, but he's not in a have to sell mode. He's just in a position where I think it's probably wiser to sell him. Prairie Fire and Rose Above It back to back. They're running, galloping, and training right now back towards a position where they're comfortable, where their stamina, where their cardio, so to speak, is up. I'm going to go over to Ohio within the next 10 days to 2 weeks and train a bunch of these horses to see where their stamina's at, where their cardio's at, and see where when they're going to be ready to race. If I train them all a mile in 2.8 and they're a little gassed, then they're going to need some more training. If I train them in 2.8 and there's running away, the sharp going through the wire with the bit in their mouth, they're ready to start going closer to qualifying. So that's where we're at with both of those, not just those two horses. Another one coming up further down on this list, Twinbee Habanero, is in the same boat, although he just started training. These guys are a couple of weeks ahead of him. Stonebridge Simba is racing this week again. Raced better the other day. I wouldn't say he's on the top of his game right now, but he's coming around. He'll bounce back. Second the other day, that big half in front of him sucked the life out of him. He'll bounce back pretty good and pretty soon, I'm sure, although as long as he's picking up seconds and thirds on his way back to 100%, I'm okay with that also. As I said, Twinbee Habanero, I'll train him when I go back over to Ohio. I suspect he'll have trained maybe 3 weeks. When I get over there, I'll probably go a mile 15 or 20 with him, but I suspect you'll see him come back here. That isn't a Northfield horse. He's as big as a dinosaur. He needs to probably be here racing at Mohawk. We'll have him paid into, what's that series called? The Snowshoe Series, I think. The one for Colts, anyway. It goes late January. He'll be ready in plenty of time for that. White Tiger, Amy just jogged him this morning on his way back to being 100%. He looked great, she said, on the track. His leg is cooled out. His foot is cooled out. Just gave himself a whack the other day. We went to the vet, had all his other little issues other than that foot patched up. I believe she shocked the foot anyway, didn't she? Shocked that foot, which helped. So he'll be fine. Probably school him next week. And then away we go, back going with White Tiger. Will to win Hanover. We'll start training Wednesday here at Tamiko Training Center. I can't wait. Probably one of my most anticipated. Twinbee Habanero is one of them too. But one of my most anticipated horses for this coming year is Will to win Hanover for sure. Yeah, and then Yes is racing tonight. What can you say about Yes? Horse, a nice horse. He's racing in the Open. I think he was a little short last week. He'll be a little tighter tonight. If he gets a crack at them in the same manner, I think he'll have a better result. Although last week's result wasn't horrible. We'll see very soon. He's racing in a matter of hours tonight at Northfield Park.
He's in the 12th. So
ooh, he's in the 12th? I may not even watch him race. It's so late. 12th will go around 11:30 at Northfield Park, or 11. Might be sound asleep. I will talk to all of you very, very soon. We're having a next one. Don't go down this one?
He lives in Jenna.
Oh. Oh. He lives by Jenna? Wow. Why did I think he lived down there?
Yeah, he did like 8 months ago.
Oh, that's why. Kids are going to play with Jody's kids. Jody had moved. He did live down there, though, at one point, right? Okay.
Yeah,
he lives somewhere else. My bad. He's moved. Anyway, I will talk to all of you very soon. It's a snowy, wet weekend, but hey, Christmas is here. You got to get in the old Christmas spirit, Amy. She's a Grinch. Talk to you all soon. Take care.